Welcome to this week's plan with me. We are planning for the week of September 18th to the 24th in my print pression SPC edit in white with gold rings. SPC edit inserts from print pression as well, and I am using the Magical Boo kit, which was a pop culture mystery. You can no longer get your hands on it, but I'm hoping in the new year to be able to bring back the future or the past pop culture mysteries to be able to offer those again. I went ahead and just did the base silent because I knew that there was going to be a lot of like kind of thinking going on, and I'm glad I did. I decided to use it was like a color of the month, I think, from Hannah for August, I think was the sparkly orange, mixed with the like ice skating purple, which I think she just calls like pixie purple or something like that. If you want to know the exact foil colors, let me know and I will let you know. I also am very committed in this planner to not using extenders for some reason. I just feel like all of a sudden I just don't want to like mess with them. So I decided to omit like most of the boxes, but then I also think that I could use this kit again and use different boxes and get a different look, which is fun. And then on Tuesday, you'll see I actually omitted the glitter headers, 2 of the glitter headers, and put little things in, so I was able to put 2 more things in that day, which I feel like was really helpful, especially when trying to keep it kind of minimal and simple for the setup. But let's go ahead and get into the spread. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with Monday. On Monday, let me actually organize my life. I actually do have these, but I'll add them at the end. They're like extra little quotes. I have all my scripts and stuff. So let's go ahead and do the do. On Monday, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. I have a feeling that we may run out of little things. You know, you never know. Maybe, maybe not. But we'll see. Because I already used a lot on Tuesday. But we're going to just go with said flow and hope for the best. So we're going to go ahead and put in 5 little things in here. This was obviously a very, very busy week and did all the things because we were in the Disney. So you gotta do the do when you're in Disney. Where is the other color that I'm looking for? Let's use the black color. But I just am using anything and everything I can get my little grubby hands on for this spread because I want it to be excellent, which the only thing I'm kind of sad about is I feel like I'm not going to see a lot of this pattern underneath because of how just generally busy the week was. So sad times, but also maybe towards the end of the week I can like leave a little bit more space. So on Monday, I slept in at the Disney World. I didn't pull out any, like, icons, any, like, other icons, but I'm thinking that maybe I should, question mark. Let me grab some more icons. Because I have, like, black and white ones I could always pull in if I need to. Because the only icons I have in these colors are the like Disney specific ones, which I do want to use, but I feel like I'm going to be using them a lot, so I might as well use some other colors as well, because I do have like white, which I feel like would look good on some of these colors. Like, let's do a little white sleep mask here. Yeah, I feel like that is cute. Slept in. I had like a curated dream that night because Hannah had like she has to sleep with like the TV on, which is not a me thing, but I also snore, so she has to deal with that. And yeah, so she was watching like a home improvement show on HGTV, and I had like curated dreams based on it. That would probably be better in black, TBH. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and put it right over top of it in that lighter color. Okay, so then we took the Uber, and we took an Uber because there was like a long line, and we went to Epcot, which actually instead of Uber, I'm going to just put in Epcot because I don't know. I did like notes and then like wrote what I wanted to put in, but we're just going to go with the flow. So I have Epcot. These are all in the like font of the month from I think it was August. So we're just going to have Epcot in there. And then we went on Guardians. We had this whole plan to like pose, and then we were like, wait, where's the camera at? And we totally missed it. I'm gonna use the little, anything really is like very Guardians-y, so I'm just gonna use the little Mickey from here. And we got September, which was really fun. And then we just like ate around the world. So I'm just going to use the world part because obviously it's not going to fit. So I'm going to do that. And then over here, I'm going to use a little fork and knife. So stinking cute. And then we went on the Figment ride because why not, right? And I'm going to try and like alternate these like around. So I'm going to use just the little thumbs up mini icon in the orange. We also met this super cute pin trading couple, and that was really fun. Then I have another 5-day section. So let's go ahead and stick these down. I think that like literally every day is a 5-day section. So I'm not really sure. It's going to be a little bit stressful. I don't know if I'm going to have enough little things. We're going to maybe have to get creative. But maybe you'll like seeing that. I don't know. Take a vote now. Leave me a comment down below. Do you think I'll have enough little things? Yes or no? I do have an extra sheet of little things. Because that's the one perk of being... One of many, I guess, of being a shop owner is I just brought extra ones home. So for Soarin', we did go on that. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that. And I actually might just do all the strips. So we went on Soarin'. We went on Living with the Land. We actually went on Remy's, whatever it's called. It's just so boring. But we had never went on it together. So we went on that. I still think it's boring. And then we went on the Frozen ride, which I think is super cute. And we also went on Guardians again. Because we did the, like, lightning lane where you pay. And then we also did the, like, virtual queue as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in some random things in here. So we have Soarin', Living with the Land. We'll just do a little Mickey head. For Remy's Ratatouille, I think it's Remy's Ratatouille Adventure or something like that. I'm just going to use the little mini bow. For Frozen, I'm just going to use the Mickey outline. And then for Guardians, I am going to use just the little Captain America thing because it fell off. So we're going to use it. Then later on, we went on Spaceship Earth. I personally could skip that ride, but Hannah, like, for some odd reason, likes it. So we go on it every time. And we made, like, funny faces, but they didn't end up, like, showing up. So we were just cartoon characters. So it was even more of, like, a disappointment because I was like, it's kind of the main point of going on this ride is to see the little cartoon characters. And we didn't even get to see them, which was just real sad times. I also think this kit, like, next time I use it, I might use black foil because I think that would be very fun. Maybe. What do you think? If you use a different foil color, let me know what you used in the comments down below. Let's go ahead and put these in. It's like our busy day. Then so I said we went on Spaceship Earth, which is just boring, IMO. Spaceship Earth. I'm just gonna Spaceship Earth. I don't know, I really put that in an odd, like, order. So we're gonna just do Ship Earth. NBD, and I'm gonna use the little, Death Star. Does it make sense? No, but oh no, I have that Epcot ball. That makes the sense. All these are just like coming up. Here we go. And then we went on the ferry. I had really bad chub rub. It was like sad times all over the place. I'm just gonna use this little hand. And which all the times that I've been to Disney, I've never gotten chub rub like with Hannah, and this was just like the worst. It was horrible. I put like diaper cream on and it made it better, but like it was horrible. We did park hop and go to the good old Magic Kingdom. And it's funny because earlier that morning there was the whole bear incident where there was a bear in Magic Kingdom and like half of Magic Kingdom was closed. So that's always a fun time, right? And then we got dinner at Liberty Tree Tavern, which was kind of like a last minute pick for us. And I didn't think that Hannah would like it because it's like Thanksgiving food. But she loved the salad so much that whenever she got home, she like made the dressing and did it all. So I think I'm going to actually use the tree again, but this time in the purple. That's the like Animal Kingdom tree, which we were supposed to go to Animal Kingdom, but we just did not. Then I bought a pair of sweatpants because I was just so sick of the chub rub, which is just a notable moment. We went on the People Mover, which is always fun. Always a nice little relaxing time. And then went back and went to sleep. Finished a lot that day and 2 parks as well. On Tuesday, our Disney bus almost crashed, which was kind of wild. It like almost ran a red light, which is, I've never been in that situation. It was also a Magic Kingdom day, but TBH, I had to like get rid of like, I usually put like what park I'm in, but you'll be able to tell throughout, but I just like had to get rid of 3 things, and that was just one of them. We wore our super, super poofy dresses, and it was just a very, very cute time. So first thing that we did was we went on Dumbo, and LOL, we didn't rope drop Dumbo, but that's like just an inside joke because Amanda said that she would rope drop Dumbo. It was a whole thing. Anyways, so we went on the train and went over to Big Thunder because the wait was like really, really short. And then we went on Haunted Mansion after, which, fun fact, we had never been on Haunted Mansion in I think this is our 3rd time going together. So that was very fun, Haunted Mansion. And then we also went on Jungle Cruise. And then we went to eat. We got Tortuga Tavern. It was fine. I don't think I'd go out of my way for it. I think that Pecco's Bill, I think that's how you pronounce it, is just kind of like an all-time banger. So I don't really feel like we're trying. Our thing is we want to, well, my thing, but Hannah adopted because I told her this is what we're doing, is we're going to try like every like place to eat at Disney eventually. I feel like that would be a fun like goal. And so we need to eat at all of them anyway. So it just had to happen. We just got to do some things and just do what we got to do. So we tried it. I don't think mine was like edible. I don't think that Hannah even really ate hers. But you know, you win some, you lose some. It just depends on the day. So for that, it's really hard to see these white icons, TBH. Like I can't, like they all look invisible. Okay, so I'm just gonna do for Tortuga Tavern, I'm just gonna do another icon. Let's do the little Star Wars one. I don't really care too much. The Rebels, I think, maybe, question mark? I don't know. So Tortuga Tavern, and then we did go on Pirates. I did get some vanilla Dole Whip, which is just my fave. I don't like pineapple, so I don't really like the regular pineapple Dole Whip, but I do like the vanilla whip. And then afterwards, we had a little resort hop. And then we did our outfit change and went back for the party, which is the first time Hannah's ever been to a Halloween party. And I think this is my like 3rd time, and it was super fun. I will say I think that the parties are like more fun with kids because it's a lot more like kiddie things, but it's also fun to be able to go on like all the rides with like very little wait. So we did do the Halloween party, and we did go on Peter Pan, which we both don't really care about Peter Pan, but it was one of those things, might as well. And then we did go on Space Mountain 2 times. We went on it once, just like kind of walked on, I think, or did we have a Lightning Lane? We might have Lightning Lane for it. But then we also went ahead and did it with the like overlay, which I will say I did not like. They have like these lights on, and Hannah looked it up, and it's because somebody like hurt their hand or something along the lines of that. I'm not totally sure. I didn't read like the article. So they have these lights on now, so it's not like that dark to begin with. So I feel like I just was like, it seemed kind of pointless because there's just like the Halloween music. But I just think like for the longest time, Space Mountain was my favorite ride, and I just don't think, I think it's still my top 5, but I don't know. It's not what it used to be. I just feel like it's fine, but also I feel like Guardians is just like really stolen my heart, which is wild because I don't even like really like Guardians of the Galaxy, which is kind of wild. So anyways, the carousel, Little Mermaid. I have Big Thunder on here, but I don't know. Maybe it was supposed to be up higher. No, I don't know. We did go on Big Thunder twice or actually we might have went on it like 3 times this day. I think we might have. I'm going to go ahead and cut this. But we did do it. We tried it, Big Thunder in the front of the train and the back of the train, and the front of the train is actually way more intense than the back, in case you wanted to know, in our humble opinion. I also went on Astro Orbiter for my first time ever. I think Hannah's first time ever too. It's basically like Dumbo, and we decided to go on the same like little like spaceship. There was literally no line at all, and it was very funny because we were just basically sitting on top of each other. So we were just like, hee, we're just ridiculous. So let's go ahead and put in some icons. Instead of like flipping back and forth, I'm just going to do like all of the orange ones. I feel like that would make the most sense. I'm not really trying to make these necessarily like match the thing that they're with, but you know, if it happens, it happens, but I'm really doubting it. So we're just going to go down the list of things. Small World, Barnstormer, we'll use another one of those. Roller coasters, Little Mermaid, we're just going to use the little mini bow. And then for the People Mover, I'm just going to go ahead and use this because it came off. And then we're going to flip sides. For the party, I'm going to use the little Mickey Mouse ear hat thing. I dressed up as Alice and Hannah dressed up as Elsa, and it was just so stinking cute. Loved every second of it. And yeah, we had a good time. And we watched the parade, which was fun. I didn't think we would, but we did. And that is my Tuesday. On Wednesday, still a ton of things, which again, I just feel like I'm definitely going to be running out of little things. I actually am like, should I just like go do all the little things and come back? Because I feel like this might take me a while. We're voting yes on it, and I'll be right back. And it's just going to be like movie magic. Fun story is I will have enough little things. We love to see that for me. So I basically just put all the little things, and I end up having a couple extra. And then Saturday and Sunday are 3 things per box. So that should be easy peasy, and I'll do those with you real time. So on Wednesday, we slept in and got a breakfast at the hotel. We're big fans of sleeping in because you could get a lot done at Disney if you do Genie Plus. You don't really have to do the whole rope dropping thing, and then you're like well rested, and it's a whole vibe. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use Hollywood because I don't think Hollywood Studios will fit. This font's like a little bit bigger than the font 2. So we'll do Hollywood Studios, and then we went on Smuggler's Run. This day we were wearing these dresses, and they're like so cute in theory. This day we were supposed to go to Animal Kingdom in the morning, but my like chub rub was bothering me. I think that's the situation. And we ended up wearing just the dresses we were going to wear at Animal Kingdom this day, which were these like, There's a picture on my like personal Instagram. They're like metallic dresses that kind of have like look like a trash bag material. They're basically thick, unbreathable dresses, and I thought that I was gonna die. Like actually die. It was hot. I felt like I was baking in it. I feel like it was choking me out. I feel like I was literally, the dress itself was soaked. Like it was like wet from sweat because it just like would just retained it and just sat there wet. And I was like, Hannah, I can't do this. Thankfully, I had on shorts underneath because of my chub rub, and like, but they were white, which was also bad because I wore like black underwear. So I just bought like a really big t-shirt, and even Hannah like bought new clothes because of how like horrible these were. We got our picture and we just basically called it a day, and we're like, these are unlivable. And we just threw the dresses away because it was just horrible. And they like, whenever we threw them away, they like, you could see like how wet they were. It's gross. It was gross. And I was like, this is the worst thing ever. And I was complaining about the poofy dress this day because it was very itchy around like the arms. But Hannah was like, yeah, you're being a little bit drama on that one. But this one, it was horrible. It was bad. And we went on Tower of Terror because it is Hannah's favorite ride. And she was like, you got to put your hands up. And I'm like, I have put my hands up every single time on this. I'm going to like pretend I'm pouting, which I was honestly kind of proud of myself. I feel like I killed it because normally I'd be just too scared to like be able to hold the face that I held that long, but I was pretty amazing. Then we went and did the Frozen sing-along because I feel like that's another thing that like Hannah has to do is the Frozen sing-along, which is nice because it's in the air conditioning. You get to sit. And then we went on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad, question mark. And then we got Hannah got a funnel cake and I got some ice cream. And then we went on Toy Story Mania and Alien Swirling Saucer since it's over there. We did not go on Slinky Dog because we went on last time and it's just not like that great to like wait or pay. So there's that. I don't think they have a pay option on it, but like I would prioritize Toy Story Mania over it. Then we decided to take the Skyliner to where did we go? We took the Skyliner and we went resort hopping, which is always fun. So we went resort hopping and then we got kind of like stuck in like a monsoon basically. It was pouring rain and it was kind of, I have to tell you about this thing. So hold on. I wonder if you can hear it. It is literally driving me nuts. So y'all know I have issues when it comes to like repetitive noises. And last night I'm sitting in my office and I like text Nick because he's putting Bennett to bed. And I thought he was like playing Bennett like music or something. It kind of sounds like, you know those tubes that are like hollow in the middle and you like swing them and it makes that like noise. And Nick's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, we're not making any noise. I'm just reading him a book. And I'm like, I don't know what it is. Like, it was just weird and it was like late. So I was just like bizarre, strange. I thought I was just hearing things. If I'm being honest with you, I was just convinced that I'm just going crazy because that's just how I always am. So today in real time, I was going to Walmart to do a return. And I was outside and I heard the noise, and outside, like in my room, it's like, I feel like if you're not me, and I feel like I have supersonic hearing, like literally like me and Hannah will be sitting in the like living room area, like playing a game, and she'll be talking, I'll be like, shh, and she'll stop and I'll be like, can you hear that? And she's like, no. And I'm like, there's a kid crying. I can hear everything. Like no matter what, I can hear it, whatever. Anyways, so I'm outside and I'm getting in my car and I hear it, and somebody, and I don't think it's even like, I think it's like kind of far away and that's how loud it is, has like Halloween music. And Nick's theory is that it's motion activated. And because I had just heard it again, but I don't hear it now. So I think it's motion activated. I don't know if it's being activated by a car driving by or what, but like if I can hear it inside my house and it's not my next door neighbor, I feel like that's like kind of rude. Like as far as like, can you imagine living next to them? And it's not across the street either. It's like across, like it's got to be like a football field plus away. That's my theory on where it's at. And like, can you imagine living next to that house? If I could hear it inside of my house? I don't know. It just seems like not like something that I think is like nice to do. The lawn mowing, that's a me problem. This, I'm like, kind of seems annoying if I could hear it inside my house. Those are my theories on life. I know I'm a complainer. But also this one I feel like is a little bit more justified than. When I like, the lawn mowing, I know that's a me thing. Me being crazy. But this one, no. I'm dealing with it because it's like, I know what it is now, so it's like fine and it goes away, but I just only imagine living next to it. I would just be literally so mad. Which actually reminds me, I need to put out like decorations eventually, but also I'm just like not like in the Halloween spirit this year. I mean, I don't really think, if I'm being honest with you, I'm ever really in the Halloween spirit. I just feel like Halloween is not my vibe. I don't really care about it at all. And I think the only reason I even like decorate for it is because I have kids, or even like care about it at all. Otherwise, I think I would just kind of like skip it and just like go straight to Christmas, because that's where the real vibes are Christmas. Let's just be real, people. So on this day also, so we went resort hopping, and then there was a monsoon, and I packed us ponchos, but Hannah forgot them. And we bought ponchos because basically we were stuck in a hotel, and to go back to our hotel, we would have to like go to the hotel, right? Get wet because we didn't have ponchos. And then we'd have to like walk to our room, which is like 7,000 football fields away. Everything is measured in football fields. And we were like, well, honestly, might as well just go to Disney Springs. So we bought the, what's it called? So we bought the ponchos and went to Disney Springs. We stood in line for Gideon's, which I never had before, but I'm honestly the kind of person that I will try anything once, and that like statement, some things. I don't really like seafood, but I'll try it every once in a while just to make sure that I still don't like it. But I want to try things to have an opinion, like even like some movies, like I'm not doing scary movies, but like some movies I like want to watch. I know I won't like them, but I want to be able to have like an opinion on it. Any of y'all like that? Just me? I don't know. And so I wanted to try it, and I will say it's not my favorite, it's not my least favorite. I don't remember what it tasted like. I don't know if I said it tasted like a Subway cookie. No. I don't know. It had a familiar taste, but it was just too chonky, and it's not even the chonkiness that bothered me as much as like the sheer amount of chocolate chips on it that just kind of stressed me out. And I don't know if I like chocolate chips that much. Does that make any sense to you? So we only waited like 10 minutes for it, which is wild that there was even a 10-minute line in this monsoon, basically. It was like pouring. It wasn't raining. It was pouring. And, yeah, it was fine. And then we also got Chicken Guy. Another thing that I did for the first time this day is I went on Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster, which, like, why does that still exist? That is just my question. It's like, I would not do it again. There's that. That's it. That's all I got. I wouldn't do it again. But why is it still there? That I want to know. So we went ahead and packed up because we decided like earlier, like before when we booked this trip, that we wanted to do one day at a different resort, because another thing is we want to stay at all the resorts. So we picked Port Orleans. I think we did Riverside. So we went over there, and then we went over to Epcot, and we got our magnet, which was really exciting because it's glittery. And I mean, come on. Then we went on Guardians, and we got September again, which is fun because I was like, I hope we get September again. And we always wait for row 9, which is the best row. And then we went ahead and pin traded around the world and got to Teppan Edu, which is one of my favorite restaurants at Epcot. And we got that, and Hannah was mad because there was no gelato. Then I was like, on the way out, there was no line at Starbucks. So I was like, I'm going to get Starbucks. I haven't got a Starbucks. I think I told the story in my last one with me. But like, I'm just going to get Starbucks. I just got a grande, which normally I get a venti, which I have not had Starbucks. I don't know, actually, did that? Yeah, I haven't had Starbucks since. And we're like almost 2 weeks out now. And basically, I got a grande chai. Normally, I'm at home when I drink my chai, so if I have to poop, it's like not like a huge deal. But basically, as soon as I finished drinking this chai, we were on the LOL princess room. It says princess room. Oh, dearie, dear, dear. Basically, as soon as I finished it, we were on the, like, bus to go back to our hotel, and we didn't know where our room was at yet because we just had dropped our bags off in the morning, and then we waited till our room was ready, and then, did the do. So, and it's one of those resorts that's, like, bigger, so they have the bus that it just, like, goes around, and, like, we didn't know where exactly the room was, but I was like, Hannah, I'm gonna poop my pants. Like, that's where I'm at. And she's like, why do you do this to yourself? She's like, I am banning you from drinking any more chais. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't know why you do it. I don't know why you subject yourself to literally, like, almost pooping your pants for a chai. She's like, it's not worth it. And I'm like, no, I know. Literally ran into the room, and literally, like, pooped in the dark because the light was just, like, taking forever to turn on. And then we didn't have our clothes, and it's like a long story, but basically just, like, hanging around naked for the most part in, like, the teeniest towel in the world. So that's just the way that the cookie crumbles when you hang out with me, because I am just literally a hot mess 95% of the time. So we did that, and I just realized I think it's just, like, the thing is when you're lactose intolerant, you just keep putting yourself through it. But I just really need to be like, okay, there's, like, I could do a little bit, but I just think that, like, chais are just too much milk. And I know the thing is get it without milk. Get it with oat milk or soy milk or almond milk. No, they all taste gross to me. Nick loves his oat milk. I just think it tastes gross. And I've tried it, and it's just not a vibe. I wish I liked it, but I just don't. So I'm a coffee girl right now. It doesn't require as much milk, maybe like a couple tablespoons less than chais. So, but yeah, so that was that story. So let me go ahead and grab some icons in case you wanted to know about my butt. Okay. So other things that happened this day, we went to the pool then, and we played some board games. Neither of us actually went in the pool. It's funny because, like, we were like, oh, it's so hot. And then as soon as we get to the pool, we're like, it's kind of too chilly to be at the pool. So, we did not. But we did play some games. We played this, like, Jabba Hutt. I don't know really the whole 411 on how to pronounce his name. Love letter game, which was really fun. Well, it was really fun when we played it with a lot of people. It was, like, fine with two. I wouldn't even recommend it with two, so I actually lied. And then we played horticulture and Three Sisters, just kind of pass the time. We then went on, we went to eat at the Boathouse, I think it's called, and Hannah hated it. She actually, like, took 2 bites of it, which she was being brave by, like, getting this, whatever she got, I don't remember what it was, and was being very brave. And whenever she got it, she's like, Andrea, you gotta smell this. And I'm like, no. And she's like, no, you got it. And I'm like, you're just being drama. And it smelled disgusting. So they actually ended up taking it off. Like, she wasn't gonna say anything, but I think the guy just noticed that she just, like, wasn't eating it. And he was super nice about it and took it off the like, tab. And then she just, like, basically ate cornbread. My food was good, though. I liked it. And then we did get Mickey beignets. I feel like you have to, which I ate, like, half of one. And then Hannah ate, like, one whole one. And we were like, we're so full. And then we played some games we played One Deck Dungeon, which was very, very hard in the room. And then Bobby Flay was on because he just is on. But I just think the whole watching, falling asleep watching, what's it called? The Home Improvement, the HGTV, was really just, like, giving me crazy dreams. So I needed to fall asleep to the Food Network. But then also I wake up and, like, then there's infomercials on, which aren't on HGTV. And the infomercials are also kind of horrible. Because, like, the volume control on those are not, like, really good. They're kind of bad. Then on Friday, we had breakfast at our hotel. I feel like Disney breakfast is always kind of bussin'. They had this new thing that was like a tot bowl with like sausage gravy, which was really good and like works perfectly for Hannah. And then, oh wait, I forgot to say that we also did a boat ride. We didn't realize that to go to Disney Springs, I think. Did we go to Disney Springs? You had to take a boat, which was interesting. Fun. So there's that. We had breakfast at the hotel, and then we went to the character warehouse, which I have always wanted to go. Let me see how I want to do this. I'm going to abbreviate character. This font's just a little thicky. I had never went, neither had Hannah, and I'd always wanted to go. And we had like time, so I was like, all right, let's do this. And we were leaving this day, so we just like kind of checked our bags and went over, and we got so many things for such little dollars. It was definitely worth going. Even Hannah got some things. I got some things for my kidders. They had like Numios. Granted, they were like Zootopia, which my kids do like, but they were Zootopia Numios for $2, like $1.97 or $1.95. And then all the accessories were also $1.95, which is great because my kids just love Numios and they're expensive. So I got those. I got a Spirit jersey, a t-shirt, like a corduroy jacket thing, a button-up, like an Oswald button-up, and all the Numio stuff, which I got 2 Numios and then probably like 5 or 6 accessories for like $90, which is wild. Because the Spirit jersey alone is probably like $75-ish, I think. So, mad deals, y'all. Mad deals. So, we then afterwards went to Disney Springs just to like pin trade, and there was nothing because they wouldn't let us pin trade during the monsoon the other day. So, we're like, oh, let's just go back again. Nothing good. And also this trip, the mystery pin packs were horrible. Not good. Terrible. So we did that, and then we played more One Deck Dungeon because basically we went to the like quick service area of our hotel and just played that and ate some like midday lunch snack kind of things. And we got pretty far, but then we made it to the boss and we just had to go. Then we went and we played Three Sisters at the airport, which was really fun. And then we made our way back home to Austin. So putting in MCO to Austin on the ride home. We did play Horticulture again. I don't know if that's even spelled right, hopefully. And we also played Dungeon Mayhem. I'm just going to put in Dungeon, which is really fun. I beat Hannah like 37 times. It's such a quick game though. Definitely want to get the expansions for it. We also played Rolling Cook, which is a favorite. I need to print out more sheets of that for future trips. And then on the way home, we did get McDonald's, which I was like, all right, let's just pick one that's like on the way home from the airport. And I just picked one random one and I will never go there again. It took literally like 3 hours to get our food. Not really, but like well over 25 minutes from ordering to get our food. And it wasn't like they were slammed. There was no one in front of us. I just don't know what was going on. I'm just still honestly kind of baffled at the situation at that McDonald's, if I'm being honest with you. It was just very, very weird. Very, very weird times. So I am going to go ahead and grab a little. Actually, I'm just going to keep using these because why not? Till we get to over here. So for Disney Springs, we'll just use this little thing here. For Three Sisters, I'm just going to use Buzz Lightyear because why not? For Horticulture, we'll just use Black Panther because again, why not? And for Rolling Cook, we'll just use a little Mickey head because again, why not? Oh, I forgot to do the down here. We're just going to put in whatever we want to put in. Is anybody really paying attention to what these mini icons are anyways? Probably not. It's more just a little bitty deco at this point. Okay, then on Saturday, getting into like real life type things, I went to bed early that night in case you were wondering. So this morning, I wanted to use some like characters too, but maybe I can use them in here. I was thinking about doing like all fancy labels so that I can use icons. But I wanted to see more of the background, but also don't really want to like mess around with that. So I'm thinking, I didn't even use really anything from here. So I'm thinking about what I want to do is pull out the villains because I really wanted to use them in this. This is not the Disney binder. I do this every time. Pull out the villains and oh my gosh. And use like as many of those as I can because I think that'd be cute to have in this spread since it's like Halloween. So I have these ones. I don't know if anybody else in here is technically a villain, but we guess we could just give her a little flip. Because it's Halloween spookiness. I guess we could use Darth Vader. None more in there. Oogie boogie. Okay. I think I have some unreleased ones as well. I don't know if I'll need more. If I need more, I will pull them out. And we'll just use villains for the rest of the week and use fancy labels. Like I said, I wanted to see some of the background, but honestly, it's fine. Like, you can't even tell that I use these underlays, but, you know, sometimes it's just like that. So let's just go ahead and put these villains in. So we got Oogie Boogie. We have Darth Vader. We have Ursula. And then we're going to go ahead and do these down here again. So let's do a pattern. Let's do the orange. And then this purple color. And then do a solid in the middle. Let's do this purple color or this purple color. Okay, and then let's do Cruella, the Evil Queen. I definitely will need more. And I don't remember what her name is. Lady something. So on this day, we had to get our flu shots. We all went, like, as a family and got them. So we did that. And then we went to the Domain, and it was so hot, and I was so tired. And we went to work to print orders. We went to H-E-B afterwards just to get some groceries to make it through the weekend. Then I was just being like emo AF because I was just tired and it was just a long day. So I went ahead and took a really long nap and Nick hung out with the kids. He was just a little savior. And then afterwards it was D&D night, which was really fun. We got to shop and I got my familiar, which I get through my spell, so it's not like an actual animal. It's like, it's kind of hard to explain, but anyways, I was really excited about that. I named him Lucifer. He's my buddy, my pal, and I'm just so excited. He is a bunnycorn, which I don't remember. I have to look up how it's pronounced. It's like starts with an A, but if you look up bunny unicorn D&D, you can see what exactly it's called. Do I remember? Oh, no. So that was fun, and I just feel like, honestly, and I feel like I'm obviously probably a little bit biased. Oh, wait, I have these ones, too. I'm obviously probably, when did these come out? Did these come out? 66, 112, 114. Yeah, these just came out this week. I'm probably a little bit biased because I love him, but I feel like Nick is actually like a really good DM. I'm just going to say it. I feel like he's really good at like taking into consideration what we want to do, and also he's just really like, he's an animated guy, and I just feel like he's just good at it. I just wanted to give him a little shout out, even though he doesn't watch my videos. But maybe one day he will, and he'll go, oh, that was sweet. Will he? Probably no. But, you know, just shouting out Nick and him just being the sweetest boy ever. Okay. Even though he annoys me sometimes. Then I have these that haven't come out yet. By the time that you see this, they will have come out. But I'll just take them from, like, the bottom corner, and nobody will know the better. Ladder. Better? I don't know. So we got the little Hocus Pocus sisters, the Sanderson sisters, if you will. Mary's tiny because she has tall hair. Just how it happens. Just how it happens. So those didn't come out yet, but like I said, by the time that you see this, they will have come out. So, the kids wanted to go to my in-laws, so they did on this morning, and Nick and I went to Snooze, and we went to Target, basically. We also went to Tiny's, which is one of my favorite cookie places, and then we went to work to pick up samples that I needed. We also went to Target. I needed tampons, and we needed diapers for the kids, and I wanted more socks. A lot of my socks have holes in them, so I need to start eating those ones. Then I went home and I worked out, and then I also did a lot of cleaning this day, laundry, dishes, unpacking, you know, the works. Then I just kind of hung out with the fam. I felt so much better after that long nap the day before. Honestly, I just feel like I needed to sleep. And then that night we had crazy hail, like baseball-sized hail, which was wild. Honestly, wild and crazy. But that, my friends, is the entire week. Let me zoom out. Look at all my villains I could put over here. I didn't end up using any of the scribblers or pulled out or any of the doodles, but honestly, I love the way that this spread looks. Let me give you a little, like, it honestly looks a little stressful. But I love it. I think it's beautiful. I like that it doesn't have any extenders. I don't think I've ever done really a Disney week without extenders in the past, like, years. But I think that it looks so good, and you could just really just see it all. And I just feel like this is the vibe. And let me go ahead and put in those scripts. We have unlivable conditions, which is just what I always say about everything if something's bothering me. We have Mickey's Not So Scary. So I think I'm going to put that like over here on the castle. And then we have Snaps, which basically whenever we were at the, what was it called? When we were at the, I don't know where I'm going to put this. Maybe here? Maybe here? Maybe here. When we were at the parade, if we saw somebody with a really cool outfit, we would say Snaps. And we would snap, and that's how we would know it was a great outfit. Saw some really cool ones. So that is everything. Let me show you what I have left. This is like literally an untouched page. Barely any little things, barely any little things, barely touched it, just used all the little things, got some things left on there, here. This is my de-stash pile. I'm gonna de-stash these and these and these, and then I also have this, which I probably will just throw in here because there's some like deco bits over there. And then as far as this stuff goes, I probably won't save the orange stuff simply because this was like a limited color and I don't have any more of it. So saving just a couple pieces seems a little silly. And then I'm also just going to trash the random leftovers. Some of the scripts I didn't know, like if Hannah wanted to use like a different kind of like, there's different things that like she might want to put, like she might not want to put that I almost put my pants. So there's other things in there that she might use instead. So I had some extra stuff there as well, but I will save these because I do like, this is a normal foil color that is in Hannah Shop. I'm actually going to use this, I'm pretty sure, with the where did it go, the Pokemon kit. So I'll probably actually just stuff this right in here because this is where all of this foil color lives currently, but I just think this is a really fun one for this kit. But that's everything for this week. I'll definitely try and post some close-ups on Instagram, but I'm obsessed with the way it turned out. Just think it's so perfect, and I hope you liked it. If you made it this far, leave me a pumpkin emoji down below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!